not just we're a majority, but we came together at that one meeting. 1,000 people showed up. Just because they were responding to the power of this idea. And they were recognizing, maybe in their gut, and hopefully they realize it numerically now, that there are actually more of us than there are of them. There are very few, small percentage of Americans who represent the far left and the far right. You know, there are 146 million registered voters, around half the national population. 100 million agree that the politics are broken. Okay, no great prize there. But it's like 80% want to see bipartisan solutions to the problems we face. 80%. 93% of Americans, incidentally, believe that there's too much partisan infighting in Washington. Now, if you go talk to people in political media or in Washington, it seems like that 7% dominates every conversation. And guess what they do? But that's fundamentally unrepresentative of who we are as a nation. And so that's the opportunity that we think presents no labels. That's why folks are interested. That's why they're getting involved. That's why this vision of our politics is fundamentally a lie. You know, we get force-fed it every day. We get force-fed this red versus blue vision of America every day, to the point where we think it's real, despite the fact that we know in our own lives that you don't cross state lines and enter into a different nation. That Washington is the only place in America where the political party you belong to is the single most important thing about you. Because it really does determine who your friends are, who your coworkers are, who your colleagues, what newspaper you read, which television you watch. Most Americans don't have a partisan litmus test. They go to work every day with people from people on different political side of the aisle, and they solve problems. That's the way we do things in America. That's not the way Washington works. They want to perpetuate this vision. The problem is it's a lie, because that's how we really vote as a country. That's the reality of how America votes. That's the reality that you are not alone. That the far left and far right split-screen vision of America as being divided between the far left and the far right is fundamentally false. And we can build on this reality with the confidence of realizing that we are not alone, realizing that there are actually more of us than there are of them, realizing that we're going to put patriotism ahead of partisanship. Then we can start to solve some real problems.